Hey guys, Brett Weiss here. Welcome to another video. Andy Wiles 7340 has asked a question. What are my top 5 favorite games in Time Rift Arcade? 5 I would love to own. Now I'm back doing another video at Time Rift. My first one got over 56,000 views, so I thought you guys might be interested in taking another look at the arcade, specifically to check out my 5 favorite picks in this arcade. There's some great retro arcades, great pinballs, a number of great machines in this really cool arcade. So let's go inside and check it out. Thanks for the question, sir. I appreciate it. Here we go. Let's go inside and check it out. My number 5 pick is Asteroids Deluxe. This game was put out by Atari after the original Asteroids because everybody, including yours truly, had mastered the original Asteroids. And this game has shields, as you can see. Your spaceship has shields, but it's a harder game. You can't really play it forever like you can the original once you've mastered the original. Excellent. I was really glad they came out with this for a new challenge because I had absolutely mastered Asteroids like so many other people. Just demo mode, guys. Not really trying to play it. Just want to show you what it looks like. My number 4 pick is Tron, one of the greatest arcade games of all time. I love that it has 4 different screens, 4 distinct types of action, and I love the cool joystick. I'm obviously a big fan of the movie, and let me know in the comments if Tron, the movie, is one of your favorite movies of all time, if the game is one of your favorites. It certainly is mine. Excellent stuff, and so iconic. My number 3 pick is Dig Dug, one of the all-time greatest arcade games. There's lots of strategies. It's super satisfying to walk around and drop rocks on and blow up with a pump. The various enemies here, the Puka and Figar, just a great game. I love the arcade cab. I love the art, decoration. The whole aesthetic of this game is just phenomenal. I've played it on the various Namco collections. Just a fantastic game. I never get tired of trying to beat my high score. As in Mr. Do, you dig tunnels, your own tunnels, but it has enough differences to make it really stand out. Just a great game, Dig Dug. My number 2 pick, believe it or not, is Baby Pac-Man. This game is baffling to me for a number of reasons. I don't particularly think the maze action is very good. It's a very difficult version of Pac-Man, and you don't have any energizers or anything until you play the pinball part of the game. Yeah, part video game, part pinball. One of very few arcades like this. And I don't think it's a very good pinball machine either. But you combine the two, and man, there's just something about it that makes it super fun and challenging. There's a great port on the Atari 7800 that I cannot believe they were able to pull off. So yeah, Baby Pac-Man, a hybrid game that is just way better than, it's way better than the sum of its parts. Just awesome. If you guys have watched my channel and read my books, you probably know that Mr. Do is my favorite arcade game of all time, and also love the Super Nintendo version. So yeah, gotta pick Mr. Do. It's a maze game where you dig your own tunnels. A lot of people have heard of Dig Dug that haven't heard of Mr. Do. Back in the day, it was a very popular arcade game. It was very successful, but for whatever reason, probably because of the collections produced by Namco, more people know about Dig Dug. I'm still waiting for that Universal collection for the Nintendo Switch. Anyway, Mr. Do is awesome. It's easy to pick up and play, or to approach and play, because this is the arcade version, and it's a relatively simple game at first blush. You know, you throw a ball at monsters and you spell out extra to get a Mr. Do, and you dig tunnels and everything, but there's a lot of strategies. It's a fantastic game that I never get tired of playing. I never get tired of trying to beat my high score. And if you guys, you Mr. Do fans, know that there's just so much going on here, and I'm actually better at the ColecoVision version than I am either the Super Nintendo game or the arcade game because it's easier. I've gotten all the way to screen 37 on ColecoVision, but I'm still pretty good at the arcade and Super Nintendo as well, but just love the game. Absolutely fantastic. Well guys, there's my top 5 at Time Rift Arcade, but man, that was brutal. I had to leave off some great games like Mario Brothers, one of my favorite 2-player games. Popeye, a game I've talked about a lot. Man, how can I leave Tempest off the list? Such an amazing shooter. And what about Wizard of War, another two-player classic, like Mario Brothers, one of my favorites. Are you kidding me? How could I leave Robotron 2084 off the list? One of the greatest shooters of all time. I must be crazy. And what about Mario Kart? My list doesn't have a single modern game on here. Yeah, I'm a retro gamer, but I love the modern stuff too, especially great games like Mario Kart. What is wrong with me? All right, guys, better leave it there before I name all 100+ games in this freaking arcade. X-Men, how did it not make the cut? Anyway, let me know in the comments of all the games you've seen in this video, what are your top 5? And if you've been to Time Rift Arcade, check it out. And guys, if you haven't seen my complete walkthrough of the Time Rift Arcade in Bedford, Texas, I will leave a link in the description of this video so you can check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. We will talk to you in another video. If you're a fan of my work, you might want to consider supporting me on Patreon. For just a low fee each month, you get a lot of extra content. Another way to support the channel and my writing career is to buy books direct from me, including the 100 Greatest Console Video Games, the Classic Home Video Game Series. It's like an encyclopedia set. And this massive bad boy, the NES Omnibus Volume 1 A through L. I will put links in the description of this video where you can buy books direct from me and where you can support me on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.